guys, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, great to meet you, Bob.
Nice to meet you. Bob, you guys producers? You work with mics?
We don't really, we use mics as performers.
Okay, well, but you're a producer, your brother's a producer, I know that, so cool. Well, let's start with the basic stand. Stands, there's heavy cast iron stands, which have great function and the ability to hold something heavy. And there's tripods, which have the ability to get in and out and through things. So, but nothing's quite useful everywhere. Pick that up.
That's going nowhere.
So you got the weight of a cast iron stand in a tripod, but no other tripods allow you to adjust the articulation and angle. So as a guitar player, right there, I just created a boomless front line. And I don't have that boom sticking out. Works really, really well for that. Now each leg has 4 articulation points, allowing me to reduce that footprint in half.
Fantastic.
And I didn't lose any stability really whatsoever. So on small stages where I don't have that much space, I can put it anywhere. The other critical thing about mic stands is getting next to mic stands or in drum kits. So that articulation allowed me to actually put stands right next to each other. How about over the snare stand, over the cymbal stand, under the cymbal stand? So that's the beauty of the articulation, being able to reduce the footprint and or angulate your stand. This is a slider. I just slide my foot down it.
Oh, look at that.
And that stands right back into position.
Fantastic.
Now the other beauty is mic stands have threads. You knock a mic stand over, you bust that thread a little bit and it never works again. Or when you move the boom, you're unthreading it.
Right.
And you grab the mic and you're unthreading it. So we give you a tool here. This is called IOH. IOH, you thread into your mic once, lock it in. This is how the mics attach. And that's super, super strong. This is a 14-pound stand that's not going anywhere. Unlike some of the other quick releases out there, let's make a mistake and only get it halfway in.
It still makes it nice.
It won't come out. Just pull the sleeve and it's in. So it's a one hand in. Some of them you actually have to hold.
Right, hold the thing down.
Exactly, 2 hand out, but really quick. So you load all your mics with these IOHs and you can really, really quickly do your setups. Not only do the mics attach that way, but the booms attach that way. So now I take a straight stand and I make it a boom stand that fast. Not, oh, bring me that boom stand, I need a boom here, I need a straight stand there, wherever I want. Booms give you something quite unique though. How about 360 by 180 rotation, and the ability to get that mic anywhere you want very quickly, very fluidly. Here's a common one. I'm over here, I'm behind the drum kit, and the knob's over there. Well, darn it, let's put the knob on that side. It's also got an exponential compression system. I can give that a little bit of pressure, and a dynamic guy that really likes to move his mic around, you can do that. Piano players are culprits of that. But I really crank that. This is a 37-inch boom with 1 kilogram, 2-pound counterweight that fully extended holds 4 pounds. And it won't fall down because it's got the weight down there. Remember you always had to line up the leg with the boom? You don't have to do this with this stand. It's still not going to go anywhere. Now you can put your pedal board there because you didn't have to line that up. You notice it's inline clutches, there's no knobs. So it's a much faster adjustment. So super fluid, super fast, and the same point, the mics attach just like that. But now, I'm back to the same point. Like old booms, I have X and Y adjustment. Let's add to that. This is called Micro. This is Micro 2. Micro 2 attaches the same way. Preload your mics on the Micro 2. Now at the critical point where the microphone technique means something, I have full 360 and Fresnel points to say, that's where I want that mic. Now let's say I'm really doing a complicated setup. I can loosen the boom and the micro at the same time and dynamically flow into my miking position and lock that in place. So that creates Triad-Orbit micro are the foundation. So I'm going to quickly remove that boom because I want to put another boom on it. Hold back.
I will.
This is Orbit 2. Orbit 2, the same way, falls right into place, drops right in. But now what I've done is on a single mic stand, I put two 360-degree rotating ball joints, allowing me to come in to any angle, any way I want. There's 4 different crenal points, but one actually goes to 150 degrees across. Now you can see that all of a sudden I can even cross these booms if necessary, but there's one more adjustment allowing you to drop that way. So now all of a sudden I can get into top-bottom snare, anything you can think that you had 2 stands, pianos, drum kits, everywhere you had 2 stands, you now have 1. But for the critical guy, the engineer that wants to take ribbon mics and create an OTRF or an MS stereo or any sort of critical microphone techniques, again, that's where micro is critical. So I drop that in. Now I have the ability to take those 2 ribbons and create my 90 degrees out of phase so I get my OTRF in a heartbeat. Now in a studio, that took 2 stands and 10 minutes to line it up. And then the mix engineer says, yeah, but I want that over there. Well, with ours, you can move that mic stand and you did not lose any of the phase relationship in those mics in a heartbeat. And that's super critical in that sense. So really easily, everything can be maintained. I put these back down and put them in the balance points and say, putting that boom away. So time-saving setup, breakdown, stability, accuracy, all those things got exponentially controlled. Now let's add some more to it. It's the retro punk we went to. So now let's add another arm to this. This is called IOC. The same quick release technology. IOC is a super strong clamp that goes to 1.5 inches, almost 2 inch wide, and grasp down and all the way down to something even this size. So now let's say I got my vocal mic, I've got my iPad holder, which I can just drop in there real quick. Same thing, quick release, get that into place. Now I've got that. Oh shoot, I need my guitar mic. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another arm, pop that off of there, pop that off of there. This is OA, this is our new Orbit arm, single arm. Drop that in, drop that in. Now I've got my guitar coming across my strings, I've got my vocal mic where I want it, and I'm on one stand. And in today's world, this is not only my lyrics, but this is my mix control and my tracking and starting and stop. So I'm ready, track, I can start playing, start singing, oh shoot, I messed it up, stop again. And it's all right there. For the small Pro Tools rigs, for the small rooms, small spaces, it's absolutely critical to have this in one spot and not fall over. There's so much you can do with it. Everything is like Tinker Toys, everything just snaps together. You can extend the stands. I created a portable Decatree. That's a quick way to set up in an orchestral room. We can also come on over here. We have the wall plates. Now let's say I got a really small room. Let's get the mics off the floor.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Same thing. Snap in, snap out. There's a 3.5 pound blue Kiwi. No problem, off the wall. You could put the Orbit 2 off the wall, back your drum kit in, and have a permanent overhead situation. Now what's really coming out are mix control on flat panels. So this is that T3 stand, our larger format stand, on wheels, allowing me to roll this around. The grab bags are only there to show a demo. I don't necessarily even need those because this stand has enough weight to actually do that. This is our new IOVM. This is a VESA mount that attaches to that OA arm you just saw, giving me full 360-degree rotation access. I could go on a vertical screen and go a horizontal screen, but in today's world, let's say I want to do a mix station. This shaft has air-loaded pneumatic control. Move that away from that chair. So now, okay, let's go ahead. We got our console and touch panel right there. So we've come across the board from every element that makes your productions faster, easier, and everything here works for photography, video, photography, lighting, audio. So most of us are multimediaists these days. We have to be. We have to do everything. This is a stand where you buy one stand, two stands for your room, and you're set.